Today I'm inspired to have another go at the resin bloom. I've been watching some more YouTube videos. Daniel Cooper from the UK, thank you. Beautiful explanations in that video. So I'm hoping that I can also do something that does the resin bloom justice. And I do hope you enjoy this little creation video of my version of the resin bloom. And do stick around because I'm going to show you a little technique. It's a little surprise element that I've added to this video. So here goes. I've mixed up 450 grams of resin. It didn't take very long for the temperature to reach 35 degrees. I've got my cup here with my piping bag inside, which I'm going to pour some of the resin into. I'm using the titanium white. I have used this before. It could be a little bit heavy, so I've got to be a little bit careful. We only need just a tiny, tiny little bit, and we want it to look like a milky consistency. It is starting to get that milky sort of effect, and that's what we're after. So now I'm going to just close the piping bag to keep the heat in. And let's start pouring. And now I'm just blowing out the bubbles with the heat gun. And now for the fun part. I love colour time. Okay, so we're going to use a yellow. In fact, we're probably going to use, I think, the 2 yellows and a pink. And I'm using just resin for this project. Now in designing our bloom, I'm thinking a flower has pink on the outside and yellow on the inside. So I think we'll go with that. So we'll just go around here with the yellow. I'm not sure how far that pink spreads. And this one might be pretty, a nice golden one. I couldn't get the lid off the other one. And if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe so that I can keep creating these videos for you. Yes, that pink has spread a little bit. And I'll just put another little bit around here. And I think I'll start here on the outer and just work my way in. I still think it looks a tad heavy, so I do hope it works out. We need to make sure that we have an even pressure when we're doing this. Almost there. And here we go. And I think I'll put just another line in here. Hard to know how many petals we'll actually get. I don't want to overdo it, but we need to try, don't we? And I'll just move this little bit over so that we don't have a big blob there. And a bit more here. Oh, I hope I don't overdo it. I need to leave a little bit of space for the bloom to spread. Yay, so here we go with the next step. Oh wow, it's looking so pretty. Now I'm just going to give it a little swirl in the middle here, just to finish it off. I can't see any real bubbles. It's looking pretty good from the bubble point of view at the moment. So let's just leave that and come back to it and see what happens. I'm loving how those petals are looking. They're so delicate. And it's not too blobby. Hey, here we are. So I've got this dry now, and it's looking pretty spectacular. I'm really pleased with it. I'm loving it. That's the front. So when we turn it over the other way, it's probably one of my better ones. Still not perfect, but you know, we're getting there. Practice makes perfect. So now for our surprise element. We're going to do something with this. Here's our Just Resin Interference Gold. So I'm going to brush it on. And I haven't done this before. Oh, whoops, it's going everywhere already. Lucky I've got gloves on. I think the brush has got a little bit of alcohol on it too. I wonder what effect we'll get from this. It's all experimentation. And you have to take that risk to ruin a piece sometimes, just to learn and try different things. Not that I have any intention of ruining this piece. Oh, there goes my beeper. I've got a new mixer. Just hold on. It's a great little mixer because I can leave it while I'm doing other things like this. I'm going to fast forward this as well because you've got the gist of what I'm doing here, just brushing this on at the moment. I'm not sure if I should have all the powder properly blended in, whether there should be all that little dust sitting there on the top or not. I'm really not sure. Feel free to send in your comments and teach me and others if you've done this before and you've had a lot of experience with it. I guess once we pour our resin, I've only mixed up a small amount of resin. And I think we'll go for a, what colour should we do? Because I've got the pink and the yellow there. I was thinking of a blue, but I don't really want black. I think black's too harsh for this pretty little thing. I don't know whether I should blot some of that off. Oh, look at me, I've made a nice mess. I'm going to have to get that alcohol, the isopropyl alcohol, to clean it. I'm just using paper towel here, no moisture. Moisture and resin do not go well together. Okay. You know what? I'm thinking I might go with this Art Resin metallic paste. It's a purpley blue. It's quite nice, really. So here's my little Estoya mixer. It comes with 4 paddles, 2 large and 2 small. And you can shift the stand up and down according to what you need for your cup. And it's really good. I bought it from Amazon. It leaves me free to do other things. And it came with a little silicone mat as well. And this was what was beeping before, my timer. I've been using my stopwatch, but sometimes it's a bit hard with your gloved hands to try and find that stopwatch. So these are so good. I got 2 of them. They came 2 to a packet from Amazon. I've just mixed the sides up and the bottom. I just want to make sure that it is mixed thoroughly, even though I've got my little mixer. It's always important to scrape the side. So that's pretty good now. I've got some bubbles in there because I've been stirring, but it's I'll get those out. I'm not worried about that. And I'm going to pop a little bit of this in there. I'm still not sure that it's dark enough. It's still looking fairly translucent, that. You know what, I'm going to add another colour into that. Put some of that pearl pigment blue in it. It's a mica powder. Because I think the back is supposed to be, you know, fairly solid. I don't think it's meant to be, we don't want to see through it. Lotions and potions. Is that a wicked laugh? It's just such good fun mixing colours. Now that's looking a bit better. A bit more like what I was hoping for. It's still not really solid, but I'm hoping it'll give me the effect I'm wanting. Here we are. We've got our mix ready to go, and let's pour it. See how we go. I just hope that powder disintegrates into it. Ooh. Oh, that's a lovely colour. I love that colour. Evening here in Australia at the moment, and I've just finished work and I just felt like doing something. I just hope that powder isn't my undoing. And just give it a bit of a, without touching the bottom, just give it a little bit of a stir. I'll only need one more finishing coat on that. It's not too bad. I used 300 grams of resin today for this layer. Just hope that powder disintegrates though. It's still sitting there. Maybe I put too much. Normally I would say that what I had at the top looked really pretty, but I'm betting that the other side will look better. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that that is the case. Well, here we are. And you can see the gold, the interference gold behind the petals. And I've added some diamantes for effect. Still a little bit blobbier than I'd like for a bloom, but we're getting there. What do you think? And this is the back. See the interference gold? They really highlight the piece. Please send me your comments. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video.